Hey guys, I just want to come on here real quick and talk about every single solitary emotion I'm feeling. I don't think that's possible. So you guys know from my last vlog that I've been working on Breathing Roses, and I finished the first draft. I'm not done with the book. There's a huge difference between being done with the first draft and being done with the book. In fact, I still need about 3,000 more words in this to get to novella length, but that's the second draft, the editing, the where can I flesh this out, what can I do with this, what can I work with this type, what do I need to add type thing. That's the second draft. So the first draft, even if it's 3,000 words short, is complete. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And yes, it's going to take a couple of weeks to edit this, edit that, figure out what I need to add in or flesh out, or get it to the actual correct length that it needs to be. But this is a huge feeling regardless of the fact that it is not finished and it's going to take probably another month to finish or longer. Part of it is finished. And I also designed my cover yesterday, and it just feels so real now. Like it's this surreal feeling between I did it and I have so much more to do. Like it's this little tiny gap of that's done, now let's do this. And I'm gonna start working on that tonight, adding in those words, editing all that stuff. I might take tomorrow off, we'll see, but I haven't really taken a day off since I started writing again. But yeah, I'm just really happy in a way. I'm really nostalgic. It's part of it is sad because if Brooke was still alive, this book wouldn't be a thing. So obviously I'd rather have Brooke, but I think I'm proud of myself for finishing something that I set my mind that I was going to do 6 years ago, and I didn't know it was going to take 6 years to get the first draft down, but I did it. And I have this little bit of okay, where am I going with the story next? Because I'm not entirely sure. I need to just read through the entire thing and figure out what I'm doing with it. But in the grand scheme of things, 3,000, 4,000 more words is a very short little, bit of words. And I started with the only notion of knowing that I wanted to go into this book writing about me and Brooke and what it was like to live with CF between two best friends that wasn't just about medications and treatments and hospitals and that type of thing. Obviously that's in there, but that wasn't the standard of the book. That's why it's called The Human Side of CF, because I want to talk about what we lived through in spite of our CF or despite of our CF, what we accomplished or what we did with our lives, for me up to this point, for her during that time period, that we weren't going to let CF stop us, and what it was like to have somebody that understood you on such a literally genetic level. We had the same double delta F508, same flawed gene that gave us these bodies. And so that's what the synopsis of it was about, and that's all I came to. That's the only thought I had, and the fact that I've gotten to 17,000 words with that, which I know doesn't sound like a lot to some people, but it's a novella, not a novel, and figured out the steps of it and where I was going to go with it. And sometimes it was frustrating. I mean, even yesterday afternoon I was frustrated because I was at barely 15,000 words, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I know I need to have a chapter here, but what am I going to do with that? And thankfully her family came to the rescue with that by giving me some background information on her and her growing up, because I didn't meet her until October of 2015, and I didn't know of her before then or anything that really happened before then besides stuff she told me, but I didn't know specifics about her childhood. So thankfully her family gave me some background information on that. I could create a whole chapter on that, and that's got me to where I'm at. I have the bare bones of the story now, and now I just need to work on tweaking them. Do I move this here and here? I've already moved a couple stuff around, and what do I add to do this? Do I want to add more memories? Do I flesh out more of 2017, 2016? All these things that is still a lot of work, but I can also sit here and be like, I did it. It took me 6 years, but I did it. And, I'm hoping by the end of November, the end of October, first draft, I'm hoping by the end of October, I've been in a Word doc too long, my brain is fried. I'm hoping by the end of November that I won't just be saying I did the first draft, I'll be saying I did the book, and I'll be holding it in my hands with that cover and everything that I designed. I still need to figure out what I'm going to say on the back of the cover, but that can come after the book is done. So, do I expect to, am I doing this for, fame, fortune, whatever? No. I'm doing this for Brooke, first and foremost. Brooke is the top priority of why I'm doing this. Second thing I'm doing this for is Brooke's family. Third thing I'm doing this for is CF. Fourth thing I'm doing this for is to share CF and her story and just general knowledge out into the world. So if one person reads this book that is not somebody that I know, I'm going to consider that a success. So, that's all I've got for today. I told myself I was going to take a rest day because my lungs have been aching and I've been tired and, blood sugar, and then I was like, book. So that's why I'm like, maybe I should not do that tomorrow, but I told myself I wasn't going to do it today, and then I did it anyway. So we'll see. I'm already planning on typing more tonight and kind of reading over and seeing what I can play around with. And once I'm done playing around, I'll see if there's anything else I need to add, either to hit that word count or just to make it make more sense. But that is October. Started as a complete mess, and I'm hoping it doesn't end as a complete mess, but it did give me the first draft of Breathing Roses, so I'm very happy.